it's Friday.
Me too. That's how I feel. Okay, so welcome to our team call, which is going to be about September and just setting our intentions and our goals and all those fun things. I know that Angela and her downline have started a new coach training this week, and mine will start on Monday. So everybody has somewhere where they can be if you want accountability for the daily actions and for all of those things. So it's really great stuff and it's really exciting. So just know that whether you're with Angela or whether you are in my downline, either way, we have a place for you. So you're all good to go there. Speaking of Angela, I'm just going to pass it over to her. She's like on fire right now. So I'm just going to let her like ooze her energy onto us so we can glean from all of her amazingness.
Oh my gosh, the pressure, Amber. The pressure. What are you doing to me? Oh, you guys, I just want to say that I love this team. I love you. It makes me so happy when I pull up my Facebook or Instagram and see your faces all over my feed. You guys are spreading so much joy and so much goodness into the social media world. So keep it up. It's amazing. I love it. Okay. Let's just talk about a couple things really quick. Like, let's just sit back, pull out our waters, and just chat. I've been chatting with a bunch of girls lately about coaching. These girls are killing it in my challenge group. They are motivating everyone around them. They are inspiring people. But the common theme that I'm hearing, and to be honest, I feel like all of us get this way too, even if we've already signed up as coaches, and even if we're like, we're doing this. The common theme is, I think they are comparing themselves where they're at to me where I'm at. And I catch myself comparing myself where I'm at to these other coaches that are killing it where they're at, right? It's the comparison game, and it's not okay. We're totally comparing our chapter 1s to other people's chapter 10s. I know people look at my Instagram, they're like, yeah, but I don't have 8,000 followers. I'm like, well, I had this many followers on that page when I started as a coach. It literally did not exist, you guys. Like, I did not have an Instagram account, at least not the one that I'm running right now for my business. When it comes to Facebook, I want to say I had between 400 and 500 friends. That's it. Like, that's it. Everything that I've done over the past 5.5 years, you guys can all do, right? Everything that Amber's done, I can do. Everything that Brigitte has done, we can do. And I think so often we get kind of stuck in this like, wow, like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't have that many followers. I don't have that many friends. We've got that negative Nancy in our brain that's telling us why we can't do this. We have to kick her out. Like, she is not welcome. She's not welcome here. She needs to find a new home, because every single thing about this business is so figure outable. It just is. It doesn't matter where you are, if you are day one as a coach, or even if you're like 5 years in and you're nowhere near your goals, like some people, that would be me. Right? Like, I think all of us are like, I'm not where I want to be, which is kind of a good thing, right? Because it gives us that energy of like, all right, how am I going to figure out how to get there? And that's the key, is that we can figure it out. Everything is figure outable. One thing that I notice about top coaches when I'm listening to different trainings, when I'm listening to national wake up calls, they all seem to have one thing in common, and it's that they are showing up every single day and they are tracking their business, right? We have this. If you're not using this, then your business is probably just kind of in the same place, and it's probably not going to move one way or another. I love, love, love that Beachbody has given us a very, very clear, specific guideline / to-do list of what we can do to move our business forward. Do I mark every single thing off every day? No. Like yesterday, I missed recognition shout outs and I did not recognize anybody yesterday. I apologize. On like either my stories or just in regular life. The day before that, I didn't follow up with anybody. The day before that was Sunday, and I did like Shakeology. That was all I did on Sunday. So, I mean, it's not a point of like you have to mark every single thing off. if you want to move quicker and move your business forward faster, then yeah, make time to mark all those every single day. But the point is, the only thing, in fact, let me pull out. Okay, so in our training, we're all reading The Slight Edge right now. If you don't have this book, get it. Start reading it. I don't care if you've read it before, pick it up again. This was my second personal development that I read 5 years ago. And at the beginning of this year, I was kind of in a little funk. Like I was like second, coming up on third trimester, and I don't know, I was just feeling a little bit off, and I reached out to all the diamonds in Brigitte's downline and just kind of said, all right, guys, like, I need something. I need a kick in the butt. And Brigitte was like, Angel, pick this one up again. So I read it again the beginning of this year. It was my first personal development of 2019. And I'm in it again. And you guys, I take away new things every single time. So get it and start reading it. But I love how he's talking about in the first chapter, the difference between like the beach bum and the millionaire. And he says, I didn't change who I was as much as I changed what I did. It's like figuring out those daily actions that we need to do to move us forward. He said, he's talking about, again, like small little things that we can do each and every day. He says, you could call these little virtues or success habits. I call them simple daily disciplines. We need to figure out what simple daily disciplines we're going to do and like commit to them. You know what I mean? And they are, again, they're right here. Like we know what things we can do and what we need to do. So I just want you guys to like recommit to the process, recommit to the tracker, recommit to your goals. And I think that's something that we should like talk about. What are your goals? We're at the beginning of a new month. It's September, which is kind of a great month for this business, in my opinion, right? Like at this point, and especially I think looking at our team and thinking about our team, a lot of us are moms. A lot of us have little kids. A lot of us are sending kids back to school. A lot of us still have kids at home. Even so, like I still have a couple at home too. So that's crazy. But when we're talking about taking care of ourselves, when we're talking about living the life that we want to live, this is a great time of year, you guys. Like moms are sending their kids back to school and they're wanting to get themselves back into a routine. Talk to those people. Let them know that you have something to offer to them. Get excited about it because this is a great time for moms to step up in their own health and fitness and to like join us, right? To jump in on this amazing coaching adventure. I mean, if you sit back and look at this, like look at your screen, look at all these beautiful faces, this to me is what I love. Like seeing you guys every week, seeing you guys in my feed, developing friendships with each of you guys. And then of course, getting together with you guys at Summit once a year, at retreats when we're able to do those. Super Saturdays if we live close, which really stinks because I moved away and can't go to Super Saturdays with Lindsay anymore. We never even went together. Dang dance recital stuff. But anyways, like the team, you guys, this is what is so fun for me. This is like, look, if I didn't have you, I wouldn't have any friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like for real, legit. Like, I probably wouldn't have any friends. I would be watching like television while folding laundry. I don't know. I don't know what I would be doing. I don't even want to think about what I'd be doing. But there are other women who need this too. Like, there are other women who need to join us as coaches. If nothing else for this friendship that we have going on, right? So we need to figure out what our goals are and go for it. And when I say go for it, I mean like talk to people. One thing that I'm working on right now personally is I have had the same goal. I'm going to be so like upfront with you guys. I've had the same goal for like 4 years. And it's I want to develop a 5-star diamond team. I want to watch 5 of the coaches on my team hit that diamond level and continue to move forward and become star diamond and multiple star diamond and continue to like share and grow and just expand and help more people. I want that. I want to develop that team, right? And so what I'm like realizing right now is obviously you can't do the same things you've always done and expect to get a different result, which is what I've kind of been doing for 4 years. Shocker. Like maybe I should, I don't know, change things up a little bit, which I gotta say, I'm super pumped about our training that we're doing right now because that is fire. But anyways, I'm taking the time to really reverse engineer my goals. Okay. So it's not just put it up on the dream board, the vision board, whatever, like 5-star diamond organization. I'm excited to help 5 ladies or more hit diamond. Like, no, I need to step back and say, what do I need to be doing every single day to reach that goal? Okay. Let's say that your goal is to hit Success Club this month, right? If you're shooting for Success Club, then you need to know how many people, like that means 3, right? You're helping 3 new people. Hey, Suzanne's here. Are you in high school right now? Is that, I was going to say, that looks like a high school office right there. Oh, I love it. So if you want to be hitting Success Club, helping at least 3 people, you should know how many people you need to be talking to make that happen. Okay. So that's not just like, I'm going to invite 1 person a day. That's like, how many connections are you making? How many new people are you adding to your organization? How many people are you inviting? For me, you guys, like example, last month I hit Success Club 10. I can't even, like, I should have looked at this before, but I can't even tell you how many no's I got, right? Like, I know that I need to get a lot of no's in order to hit those yeses, in order to find those people who are ready to go. You can't let the no's scare you. Not everyone is going to say yes, and that's okay. They're not going to say yes right away. A lot of the people that joined me last month have told me no before, right? So we have to get through those no's. We have to be following up. So I want you to really think about that. Think about, where do you want your business to go? How many people do you want to help this month? And then what do you need to be doing every single day to make that happen? And then here's the thing, like, I'm busy. You guys are busy, right? Like, we've got a lot more going on in our lives than just Beachbody. This is just kind of the like frosting on top of the cake for me. This is like the fun stuff. This is what gets fired up when I'm not doing laundry and not making dinner for all these little humans that I've created. Like, this is like my joy. Okay. But it can't take 10 hours of my day. So once we reverse engineer those goals, we know exactly what we need to be doing. It's time to focus. Like, it's time to figure out, okay, these are the hours, these are the times, this is the 15-minute slot that I have today to invite. So I'm not going to let anything else get in my way. I'm going to bust out however many invites in those 15 minutes, and I'm going to get it done. Another thing, we need to be asking for help. Like, we need to be asking for help, you guys. For me, the asking for help is, my kids have a lot of chores because I am not cleaning their toilet. I don't have time for that. I don't use their toilet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's telling my husband, hey, I've got a team call at 12:30. You've got the baby. Like, lucky for him, the toddler's asleep. But right now he's wherever he is with baby girl. And if she gets hungry, too bad. You can get a walk around with the crying baby for 15 minutes and then I will feed her. But it's really figuring out what you want, getting on the same page as other people around you in your lives, asking for help, and then getting your stuff done. Like, those coaches who are rocking it, coaches who are hitting Success Club every month, I can tell you we're showing up every day. And by every day, for me, that's Monday through Friday. I show up on Saturday, I do some stories, I do my workouts, I drink my Shakeology, but I'm not usually inviting on Saturdays. I'm with my family all day. So figuring out what days you're working, being super intentional about that, and then going for it. Like I said, it's beginning of the month, which is, for me, I love the beginning of the month. I always have that, like, oh man, we're back at the beginning. Time to figure out what I want this month and how I'm going to make it happen. But it's exciting. This is a new month. So if you do not have a challenge group that you're inviting to, then either reach out to me or Amber and get on board. I've got one starting on Monday. Next week is prep week. And then the following week, we kick it off with a September Epic Shred group, okay? If you want to be running your own, great. Set a date and know I'm inviting people to join me for this date. Give them that little push of like, okay, we start on this day. So, right? They need that timeline as well. But get excited. I kind of want to open this up. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like there's 8 of us today, which is fun. It's so hard that we've got like, all these different time zones and women working and moms. Like, I wish we could all just always be on together, but that's okay. I love that we've got 8 of us on here. So let's open it up. I kind of want to hear, what are you doing for personal development? Which program are you doing? And what is your September goal? Know what is the thing I am absolutely pushing for and working for every single day. Let's start with Chris. Can I unmute you? Are you ready to go? Except I don't know how to unmute you. Oh, wait, blue box.
I got it.
You got it. Good. Go for it.
Got you taken care of. Okay, so the program I'm doing is Morning Meltdown 100. My goal is to add 2 more people to my challenge group. The prep week actually started this week, and I'm really excited because I actually was able to have my first person outside of my family sign up to join a challenge group and purchase a challenge package. So thank you. I'm super excited about that. And it was actually somebody that I met through social media. So I'm even more excited about that. I know. So I had to take a minute to celebrate that. And so my goal is to get 2 more people to this week to join that challenge group that are ready to sign up with a challenge pack. So I'm hitting the ground and really trying to work hard on that. And get them in before we start our daily challenges. By the way, for those of you who know Susie Sullivan, she's my co-coach on that challenge group. So we're really excited for that. And then what else did you ask me? My program's Morning Meltdown 100. Did I already say that? Okay. My mom is listening to me in the corner and she's nodding her head like, yes.
I love it. And personal development. What are you doing for PD?
Yeah, this. It's right here. So this is what I'm doing right now. I love this one. I am not a very fast reader, so I think that's where I have a hard time, but I'm doing this one, and then I had to work in the yard today, and so I listened to a podcast because I didn't have time to read today. So I either listen to a podcast or I read. Okay, I'm done because I tend to be long-winded.
I love it. No, that's great. Okay, so I'm going to ask you really quick, Chris, to go a level, like another level up. So you want to get 2 people into your next challenge group this week. What are you doing to make that happen?
Yeah, so what I am doing right now is I've gone through and made contact over the past probably month with people on social media. And so trying to kind of build those relationships of trust and everything like that. And so my goal is to now start inviting them, because I feel like I've kind of built these relationships and now I'm ready to start inviting them in that regard. And so that's where I'm at with those. And I have a lot of people that I've been dealing with. So I'm like really trying. I'm like, I've got to get 2. And I really think I can do it. So
I know you can.
Yeah.
I know you can. And I see that you're putting out great content and people are watching. Like, people are seeing. People know what you're doing. And that's a big deal. So that's so exciting. I love it. Good. And yay, can we just celebrate all together really quick? Like, you sold a challenge pack to someone you don't even know, someone who follows you on social media. That's a big deal, you guys.
That's a huge deal, Chris. That's
like,
awesome.
It's a freaking big deal. That's like, I love that. That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Isn't it crazy? Like, our parents told us, don't talk to people you don't know online. And now that's like our job. And now we're like all best friends. It's so fun. Okay, Stacy, you're next.
I'm doing Morning Meltdown 100 as well. My PD is Essentialism. It's so-so. I might switch. It has good points, and I just don't know if it's like right for what I need right now. But my goal. So I create big scary goals because like I have to push myself. So my old monthly goal of Success Club 5 is now my weekly goal. So that means like getting 3 people every week to sign up. So far I'm at 1. So that's something for September 4th. Yeah. I also, I know that like the seeds I'm planting today will come into effect like 3 to 6 months down the road. So I'm very consistent about, I have to invite at least 10 people every day. Summer was a really, really, really hard month or hard season. Like I had like nobody seriously wanting to join, like a few people here and there. So I feel like September is going to be a big month because people are like, okay, I'm finally ready. All of those seeds that I've been planting are going to blossom this month or next month. Let's hope. Because I need it. Like I hit diamond in May and then it went down. So I need to get back up.
I love that. And I love that you have your, like, you have to invite 10 people every day. That's your thing. If you're going to hit Success Club every single week, then that's what you're doing. That's so awesome. That's fantastic. And you're already at Success Club too, girl. That's fantastic. Way to go. All right, Allison, let's hear from you, my friend.
All right. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay. So I feel like my goals at this point are really to figure it out. And I know that's not the best way to put it. But I'm definitely taking notes from all of you guys who have been doing it longer than me. And my situation's a little bit different because I don't do this Shakeology. In all honesty, we don't put anything in our bodies that isn't organic and non-GMO. So until Beachbody makes it, like, that's not it. So I've been trying to figure out ways to be a better promoter of it and sell it better. So I've been promoting like the pumpkin spice is coming out and all of the benefits with the calorie comparison to like a PSL from Starbucks and things like that. So I'm getting interest. I'm super excited. My sister-in-law reached out to me for a year Beachbody subscription. Not somebody that I invited or even talked to about it. So that was really exciting. I guess she reached out to her brother, to my husband, and then he was like, talk to my wife. I don't know what she does. But she had been watching me on Instagram because she's one of my followers. So that's really exciting. She actually purchased it. I was like, let me know if you have questions. Nope, she just did it. So super excited. I asked her if she wanted to join a challenge group. She said maybe. So I sent her the link. She hasn't peeped in on her current challenge yet, but I'm just excited that I feel like showing up every day and being present and being consistent and doing those things is working. So I'm just trying to think of other creative ways to get additional traction for my business. But for personal development right now, I'm reading Present Over Perfect, which I love and seriously makes me feel all the mom guilt like every time I read it. I'm also doing Girl Wash Your Face because I hadn't done that yet. And I will be buying the one that you're doing, but I haven't yet. So that's officially on my list. And I'm in Morning Meltdown 100 currently. That's the current program that I'm rocking out.
Allison, just to chime in, because I didn't realize you weren't drinking Shakeology, but I don't remember if it was Summit or a training call. And Angel and Stacy, maybe you guys can remember, but there are coaches who make a very sustainable income in this business just off of the Beachbody On Demand membership, like the commission from that and that kind of thing. So don't feel like you can't ever, and plus it's nice to offer Shakeology to people, but like if you're worried about, how to promote something that you're not using, just know that there's so many other ways you can do this business too, and other ways to sell challenge packs and all the things.
Yeah, I think the only part that got me a little discouraged from the beginning is Success Club, right? So because I don't have that monthly order coming out because Beachbody doesn't do anything that's organic and non-GMO at this moment, it's like I won't even qualify for any of the other business perks until that happens. So it did, like, I'm not gonna lie, it derailed me a little bit. I got really frustrated. I talked to Angel about it. So I'm still like, I'm trying to kind of recover from that because I feel like it knocked me off my horse a little. But I'm definitely getting there. So I'm still, promoting what I do and pushing all of the other things. But I mean, full disclosure, full transparency, that frustrated me a little.
I think what I love about you though is you are still like so focused on your own personal desire to help women. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just focusing on your why and focusing on that, it's going to grow. And you recognize, even though you don't drink it, you recognize the benefits of Shakeology. You've heard so many of us talk about it, right? Like, so I think even just in your discussions with people, you can see that it can benefit people who do not have a clean nutrition, right? Like you're doing the thing, girl. The fact that you've got people reaching out to you just from following you and watching you kick butt in your workouts, like you're inspiring people already. And like the thing that I love about you is that whole, like, we're going to figure it out mentality. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's this whole business. All of us are trying to figure it out. You've just got a couple little curveballs that you need to figure out compared to the rest of us, right? Like whatever.
Right.
Like, the no Shakeology thing for you is going to be obviously a hurdle that you're going to have to figure out, but
Right.
we can totally figure it out. And Amber, I'll have to look for that training because I do not remember that training at all, but that sounds like exactly something that Allison could use. So
Yeah, I'll try to dig around because somebody gave like stats and I was
I
like,
think it was a post that Brigida did in Team Forward Fitness.
that sounds right. It might have come from Brigida. So we can search Team Forward Fitness and try to find it. I'll tag you, Chris.
I know Brigida mentioned that one of her coaches had like the most team volume in her downline or in her personal sponsored coaches, and she had only sold 3-month subscriptions of Beachbody On Demand. Like, that's like all she had sold at that point. So for sure, it is possible to earn a good income helping people with just the fitness side. So
Right.
What's the plan?
love it. I love it.
We're
All
gonna
right,
put that up.
Lindsay, you're up.
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me? Okay. I am doing the Slight Edge. I'm in Angela's training right now. And as far as program, this week I'm in between programs because I'm waiting for the hybrid calendar for Joel and Autumn to come out on Monday. And I just finished round 2 of 21 Day Fix Extreme Real Time. So I'm kind of just bouncing around right now until that calendar comes out. And then my goal for the month is to hit Success Club because I haven't done that yet. So I'm working on that. Anything else?
You've come so dang close though, girl. Okay, I want you to tell us what you're gonna do every day to hit Success Club.
Well, I had a rough summer and didn't do a lot of work, so I'm getting back on the train of talking to people and getting conversations going, and I'm trying to invite at least 5 a day, which I have never done, I don't think so.
What did I say at the beginning? We have to do new things to get to our goals. Like, if we keep doing the same thing, we're not going to get there. So inviting 5 people a day, if you've never done that before, that is huge. That's so exciting.
Inviting is my weakness.
100% though.
Is my weakness.
You
So,
have 5 people a day in your life that could use this. Like,
yeah.
I know you do. And you've got people, dude, you've like inspired all of Pueblo. PS, I was there. Like, people would talk to me about you. So you've got tons of people to talk to. I'm so excited for you. That's huge. Track those 5 people and follow up. That's the other big one.
Yep.
Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's go to Sean.
Hi, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing Morning Meltdown 100, but I'm on a slight hiatus because I've hurt my back, which is absolutely killing me, because I really want to work out. And I did yesterday, and I probably shouldn't have done lightning bolt burpees. It's probably not the best idea. So I've had a complete day off today. I've worked from home. I am going to pick up again tomorrow and just see if I can ease back into it. Personal development, I've just finished Girls Stop Apologizing, which I absolutely loved. And I'm listening to the Rise podcast on my commute into work, which is really good. And I've just started the Slight Edge with Angel in kind of the coaching group. So that's really good. Although I need to read the chapter before I go to bed because it is late here. Goals for this month, I want to hit Emerald. So I want to get that second coach. And I want to get Michelle, who's the coach I've got, I need to get her to start properly coaching and getting some people signed up. So I know what I need to do this month is to actually start talking about coaching because I don't ever really talk about it. I talk about kind of my journey and why it's important. And I've, kind of done recognition for the girls in my group, but I haven't actually spoken about coaching. So I need to actually do that this month.
I love it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, it took me 9 months to go diamond. And it was about 6 months in that I reached out to Brigida and was like, so I really want to go diamond, but I don't know how to do it. Like, I was like, how am I not there yet? Because I was hitting Success Club, doing all the things. And she was like, girl, you got to talk about coaching. Like, A, you got to talk about coaching, B, you need to invite people to be a coach. And it was that simple mind shift for me that changed everything in my business. So Sean, I'm so excited for you're totally going to hit Emerald. Are you kidding? And Michelle is like killing it. Like, she's already posting and doing great things. So you've got a rock star coach on your hand. I'm excited to get all pumped. I've got a handful of girls who really want to, are talking to me about coaching. So I might be starting another training in like a week or two, and we can throw her in there. I'll chat with you about that, whether or not I make that happen. Otherwise, beginning of October, I'll do my next round of training. But I love it. I think what I would say to you and to everybody, because we all need to be talking more about coaching, and it's something that I need to do too. I should probably do it like every month, but make a list of all of the reasons that you love coaching. Every single thing that you love about coaching, make that list. And those are like, there's all your posts for the month. Those are all things you can talk about on your stories, right? That's great content that people are going to eat up and that is going to help connect with people. So I love it. I'm so excited. Girl, you're halfway to Emerald. Like, you're basically there. You're so close. I'm so excited for you. All right, Suzanne, girl, you're our last one up.
Hi. Okay, I'm unmuted. I'm trying to stay afloat of all of this. Today was my first day with students in the building. So I'm assistant principal in a high school. I work 12 months of the year. And then yesterday was the first day for teachers. So I'm trying to just do it all and keep smiling. So for personal development, I am reading The Slight Edge. He's here with me. So I've got that. And I haven't bought a book in so long. I forgot what it's like to read a book. So it's great. I'm the teacher in me. I'm like highlighting. It's awesome. So that's fun. And I might even use it at work. So that's cool. The program I'm doing is Morning Meltdown. I did number 34 today. So I'm rocking that. And my goal is really Instagram. I just started about 3 weeks ago. That's a lot of information. Whoa, a lot of information. I am not a social media person, but I have to say it's helping me interact with kids at school because they're always like, Mrs. Horton, it was on Instagram and then she snapped this and blah, blah. So I can understand what they're saying now. But it's a real trip because I'm like, wait, do I push this button? That one time I posted something that wasn't meant to be out there, but I mean, it was nothing horrific, but I was like, oh, that wasn't. So I'm learning a lot. I am not using it to its full potential yet. Like I'm posting with purpose, but I'm not interacting well. A lot of the people watching my stories are people I know, even though I'm getting more followers. So I'm trying to figure that out. And then I had watched something with the algorithms, I think, where you want your following and your followers or who you're following to kind of not be out of balance. So I was watching that. So there's like a whole like understory to this whole thing. There's a business behind this business of how this works. So that's wild. Lindsay has been my go-to, like, oh my gosh, Instagram should hire you because you like rock this and you understand it and you explain it so well. So I figured out so much, but I know I need to invite from there. And one time I had something great and I had so many followers and I went home to then like focus and it had elapsed the 24 hours. So I lost them all. I was like, oh, I got to be better about that. So I have been doing what Angel had told me to do, which I don't have Instagram at school. It's total lockdown. I can't check it whatsoever. So I take videos or whatever during the day and then post them at night so that at least I've got that whole 24 hours. So that's helped if you know you can't get back to them during the day. But that's a huge goal for me, is to interact with those people from there, and also interact with the people watching the stories because it loads right to Facebook stories. So interact with those people, because I would assume that they were the same audience and they're not, which I was very surprised about. So it's like a whole learning curve on just who's watching, which is very different. Some people are very Instagram, some people are only Facebook. So if that's one thing I've learned, it's worth it to be on both, but it's just a lot coming at you. And the fact that it evaporates in 24 hours, it's like you got to hustle. Can't miss that window.
One thing I'll say is, yeah, the people who are watching you, that disappears. But if you put up like a poll or something like that, you can still see who has interacted on that poll, unless that's changed. Someone tell me if that's changed. But you can go back and see who's interacted on that poll after the 24 hours, which is why I always try to put up at least one poll or something for them to like touch or interact with. Because if I do miss that 24 hours, which let's be honest, we all do sometimes, I can go back and respond to those people. It looks like we only have 2 minutes left. I did not realize that. So let's do a quick selfie, or not selfie, picture, or whatever we want to, a boomerang or whatever. Because you guys are beautiful and I want your faces on my, everyone needs to know how gorgeous our team is, okay?
Amen.
All right, just gonna do picture. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Yep, we're all in there, and you guys are so gorgeous.
All right, send it to me because I can't figure it out.
I'll send it to you. I'll put it up in our team page. But listen, you guys are amazing. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10. Know that this business is totally figure-outable. So start figuring it out. You've got all of us as uplines. We've got Brigitte. We've got others in our team who have figured things out that we have not figured out. So we've got all the resources in the world to make this happen. So I'm excited about your goals. Comment below with what your goals are again and what you're going to do for anyone who didn't catch this call. And then hopefully that'll get them fired up too to not only watch this, but figure out their goal and go for it. Okay?
Yeah.
Love you, girls.
Bye.
Bye, guys.